something happened over the last month that I wanted to share because I think it's a really good teachable moment. And the purpose of this is not to name and shame the company that I was involved with. It's really just to highlight how operations need to work really well together with your sales and marketing functions. Otherwise, you could potentially miss out on sales. So what happened was this. It's about a month ago. We're about to go into lockdown. Now, my wife and I have 4 small boys. The eldest is 8 and the youngest is 2. So the idea of spending an indeterminate amount of time in lockdown without any alcohol didn't really appeal to either of us. So my wife saw some deals and I jumped online and placed an order with Laithwaites. So far, so good. But what happened next was a series of missed opportunities, I think is the best way to put it. So I jumped online and I placed the order. Then about a week later, customer service left a voicemail advising that there's been a delay. At some point after that, their operations cancelled the order. About 2 weeks later, I sent an email to customer services saying, where's the order? About a week later, I got an email back saying it's been cancelled. And so I sent a follow-up email saying, I didn't want it to be cancelled. Could you reprocess the order? And then about a day later, I got another email back saying, sorry for the confusion. What you ordered is no longer available. Thanks. Bye. So there are 5 opportunities here for this company to have got it right and for it to have made a correction. There's obviously the first opportunity, getting it right first time when I placed the order. But then when that customer service agent called me, they could have intervened then. When they cancelled the order, they could have intervened then. When I emailed them saying I still want this order, they could have intervened then. And then finally, when I emailed back, they could have again had another opportunity to correct this. It would have been really easy for them to offer an alternative product or of similar value or a gesture of goodwill, and they chose not to do that. Now here's the issue, is that companies spend a small fortune on their sales and marketing. So a company like Laithwaites spends a lot of money going out and looking at all the different wines, sourcing the best deals, things they think the customers will want. They do a lot of research. They have an extensive marketing campaign. I get circulars in the mail where they've got a big online presence. They also have a huge sales department in that they do outbound calling. They make a lot of effort to try and win business. And yet here's some business that's been given to them and that they've not taken the opportunity to take that business. And as a result, they've lost that business. I'm not upset with them. It's just wine at the end of the day. It hasn't really cost me too much effort on my part. But what it did force me to do was go to an alternative supplier and get what I wanted. So it's a real missed opportunities for this company in this instance. So my question to you is, does this happen in your organization? Are you working hard to win new business, but then your inability to fulfill it is causing you to lose that business? So all that time and effort and money that you're spending in here is being lost here as you try and fulfill it. I think it's a real problem that companies have a bit of a blind spot to. I bet there's some sales and marketing report that said where my sale was counted saying, oh, we got X amount of orders on this day or on this month. It probably doesn't trace through to say, well, that order was actually cancelled and we didn't fulfill it and we gave them back the money. So it's a real teachable moment. It's a thing to watch out for in your organizations, and it's a good example of how you join up thinking across the different departments.